the storm. Yea, I walk, yea, I walk, yea, I walk until I am reborn. What is it that we define as our valley or storm? Have we ever asked ourselves that question? If so, what was the answer? If it was an answer that helps us avoid the storm, then that means the storm shall remain. Which in essence means we will have a life of avoiding, a life of running away. Once we find the cause of a storm or a valley, that is when we find that the cause will never cause a storm for us ever again.
I wonder who that could be. Hey, can one of you check the steaks, please? They're supposed to be medium rare, so you can take them out right now.
In the first scene, we have a traveler who has been away from his hometown due to multiple deployments. He returns for the graduation party of his eldest nephew with a rod, the rod of truth. In this scene, we will see how many questions go unanswered between the family and friends. And we will see when those questions are finally brought to light. If questions are to serve a purpose, then we must serve that purpose by finding an answer to the question buried within. Let us knock to see what we shall find.
Hey, Jeremiah, what are you doing here? I thought you were still deployed.
Hi, sis. Yeah, I'm only gonna be here for 3 days, but I have to go back and finish my deployment. But I'll be back for good next year in May. But I have to put some strings to be here for oldest nephew's graduation party.
Well, come in, come in, come in. They're gonna be so happy to see you. They're getting old so fast, yeah? Before you know it, they'll be catering to us.
Yeah, they'll be catering to us, wheelchairs. You know, sis, I was looking forward for him to graduate next year. And then I heard he managed to graduate a semester early. I'm so proud of him. I wish I could have been here yesterday on his actual graduation.
I know, but the important thing is you're here now. Wait, what is this?
Oh, it's a gift for him. You know, it was found in the Middle East, and it was verified by some experts that it was authentic. You know, I figured money can't buy everything, so why not give it to our graduate for the next generation, or our next generation?
Wow, can I see it?
Sure.
What are these markings?
Oh, It is a scripture from the Gospel of John. It says, hold on to my teachings, and you will become one of my disciples. And you will know the truth.
You almost caught me off guard with all the stress, all the strife, all the problems in my life. Who's gonna take care of Dad, huh? Me. Who's gonna cook, clean, take him to church and appointments? Me. Don't be a disappointment. We learn who is appointed, and so shall we. Me.
Hold to my teachings, and you will be one of my disciples, and you will know the truth.
And the truth?
Sis, I can see it in your face. All the pain, suffering, I can see its trace. I hope you will find peace and trust me when I say, I am here for you. Your heart, I am there to stay. Hold to my teachings, and you will be one of my disciples, and you will know the truth, and the truth
shall set you free.
That is amazing. And it's so thoughtful. Praise the Lord, he's gonna love it.
Thanks, sis. You know, it was given to me when I first got there by some straggler. He said he's been waiting to give it to me. Isn't that weird?
Really?
But I was going to keep it to myself. But I figured it meant to be keep passing forward.
That's amazing. That is so.
Hey, how y'all doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, cuz? How y'all doing? How blessed are you, nephews? I got a gift for you. It's a token, a symbol for hope, a persistence for you.
Uncle, this cannot be. Is it the one from my dream? Thanks, Uncle.
You're welcome.
Dad, Mom, look. Remember? The dream? It's real now.
Son, go put your stuff down along with your other gifts. Mom and I need to have a talk with your uncle, okay?
Oh no. This is staying with me for as long as possible. But I will excuse myself. Uncle,
We'll talk later. Brother, how are you? It's been quite some time. You know, I didn't know that it was going to extend me 6 years over there. But
You still could have came to visit on your R&Rs, but I guess you've been a busy man going sightseeing, touring of the country.
no. The only touring I did was for our country. You know, I prefer the terms travel. When you're talking about R&R activity.
Okay. You lost me, bro. But what's with the staff? That's a bit Middle Eastern, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's a bit prehistoric, I say. Here come the shepherds with their slings and rocks and sandals.
I understand. I know. Because I was here 6 years ago. What about our culture, though? We have a toto. We use rocks in case of moo. We naturally make our own swings, and we use for fishing. And you cannot offer a pair of shoes to an old school toy because he prefers sandals. Do you think I'm kidding? He would grab a pair of shoes and he would bullseye you with your nose. But, you know, when you travel, you'll see. And the more you travel, is the more you will see.
I see. Well, there's food and refreshments over there, so help yourself. And again, it was nice meeting you, bro. But to tell you the truth,
Truth? Let's tell the truth. Total control is what you do. What to say, where to go, who I can yes talk to, and who is a no. It's not that it's bad, but you see that it's not. And it's not that I'm sad. I'm trying to untie a knot. Not of our hearts, not of our lives, not knowing not will surely not between two lives.
Well, there's food and refreshments over there, so help yourself. But to tell you the truth,
I am not looking for a different answer. And I am not questioning my position on things. That's just some advice for you, bro.
Well, thanks for at least telling your truth.
My truth? How about your truth? Gone for years without a tear. Loved by many, too many we feared. Now we cross paths and you feel you've done math. You fail to calculate how much love it takes to come out of the pits. The kind one jumps in for another's sake. So if you look in between the lines, there you will find my truth.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, brother.
Hey, good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. I have to ask, which one is getting married first? All right, girls. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. I'll talk to you guys later.
Of course you'll want to meet me. Makes sense.
Well, we're not going to point at each other because we knew each other 2 years longer than you.
Yeah, so why are we making such a big deal out of it? It's not the reason for pointing at me that I'm fussed about. It's the fact that y'all pointed at all.
Well, he asked us to question. What you want us to do? Ignore him?
No. Look, I didn't ignore him. I just shrugged my shoulders. I shrugged after y'all pointed, but I was not in a hurry to answer a question either. I looked at y'all, and y'all didn't even give a second and began to point at me. Just to what? Opposed to rule? What rule is that? It's like the question didn't even matter.
Look, it's all behind us now in the past. Let's just move forward from this, please, sis.
Move forward. This is the farthest I feel our relationship's ever been. If we move on from this without resolving the issue, then I feel like it says about our view of our friendship.
Look, sometimes we get emotional, and sometimes it's not at the most convenient times. But we still adapt and move forward. Don't bury your feelings and start running from the truth.
To make a step over a step, then we are hopeless and fading. To retrace a step, to take a step, now we are going and not staying. To see a step, respect a step. We are hoping, we are waiting. When you see a step, for a step, now we are growing and now we're making.
All right. Enough of this small talk. When are you guys getting married?
Man, cut the small talk. On to that question. Huh. Well, I haven't proposed yet, but
It's okay. I'm just happy to be amongst happy people. And I don't feel that pressure anymore like I used to.
Oh, I am sorry. I didn't know. I would have brought it up if I did. Honestly, forgive me. I overstepped while trying to make it small talk.
It's okay, I know. And I didn't push you to do it until after you left. But no worries.
you're trying to agree on a date. But no biggie though. We're trying to find ourselves through the storm.
Ain't that the truth?
They speak of truth as if it is replaceable. Well, if it's true, then I'll have a place to go. Rather that than a place to not know. But all the answers I found lead me to more questions. What is a question? What is a blessing? Now starts the search for answers. But how does one begin? I have searched far out. Maybe the search starts from within.
It's been a long day, and I'm hungry now. I can go for some food right now.
Okay, cousin.
All right,
Thanks for chatting.
I'll talk to you all later.
Son, it's time for you to say thank you to the people that came to support your life so far.
Okay, but I have to get my thank you letter.
No need for that. Just go speak from the heart.
Well, if we are talking about the heart, Dad, then I should go get my letter. Thanks for mentioning me. speak from my heart. So, I wrote out this thank you speech from the heart. It speaks about my new found truth.
Grandson, oh my blessed grandson, it is time for you to help dig up that of the old, and it is time for all to walk into something new. I always saw how you glowed as a child. That glow will burst in time. And the time is now. We cheer, we sing, we laugh, we dance. For all must have a glimpse first before they begin to have a glance.
Hello, family and friends. Where do I begin? Well, I guess in the beginning. To my parents, I have always noticed your differences. I know there were uncomfortable situations, and I know that it is hard to have the respect of everyone. So with that being said, I respectfully love each one of you for the different ways of teaching that you showed me. And you allowed me to merge both teachings into a craft of my own. It is because of that love that we were able to trust each other, knowing we all had our best interests at heart. Love you, Mom and Dad. And Tipa Olu, I will remember you always and forever. Nothing against Mom and Dad, but I spent the most time with you thus far. Which means you cared about my parents' well-being because you offered to be of service to us. Which is being in the service of a bigger family tree, which is still us. I will always cherish our richest moments. Love you, Auntie. Okolamepo. Sorry, Olo, but in my paper, I call you Auntie Olo. I've known you two as a kid, and the love you've shown each other. If God can't see that, then why can I see it? Okolamepo, Auntie Olo. How can I forget what you have done for me? Where Auntie Paolo was the caregiver inside, you two are the caregiver outside. You drove me back and forth from school. You drove me back and forth from activities at the church hall, back and forth from football practice, back and forth from my appointments. Y'all took me to the movies, bowling, and carnivals, just to name a few of the fun events that I was blessed to experience because of you. And I must remember the countless times of buying me food and drinks. No matter what time of day it was, I will always remember you for the love you two showed me. It is the same love that I see you two having for each other and for our three family friends, Painu, Ruta, and Ifololo. Although Ifo and I met y'all two for the first time that day, I will always remember you three for being my light at the end of that tunnel. That day. That day of the tragedy. You know what? Being able to have someone that can share a dark time in my life with me means so much to me. Even though Grandma did not make it out, you three followed her dying will and made sure that I got out alive. You begin to realize how humans are during a tragic event. They drop all premonitions and judgments for the sake of each other. It's like it is embedded in our DNA to see that we are one. We all made it out of that valley together. And I will always love you three for that. In closing, I love every one of y'all for every moment y'all took part in my life. It means y'all accepting me and my way of being. It means I can be accepted in different forms of life. And that is why I am here. Now, to say that we all deserve happiness, no matter what, I am here to declare that I am a witness of such a possibility where love can transcend through all walks of life. This is my truth, and the truth shall set you